Hello everyone, today I'll be talking about some of the upcoming new changes that will happen in the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch. At the top right corner, a new icon has been added. When you click this icon, a game calendar will appear, and in this calendar you can track different things. For example, the next Darkmoon Fair event, an upcoming raid with your guild, or maybe even Midsummer Fire Festival and other in-game events. This is going to be handy so you can see what will happen in your guild in the future, but also other important events in the game. In the pre-patch, the barber should also allow you to change your hairstyle, face, and even gender. So if you don't want to play a female character any longer, you could always swap to a male character or the other way around. Hopefully we will also see a name change, so we will be able to change our name so it fits our current gender. Stormwind City has also received some changes. A harbor has been added where you will be able to take a boat to Berean Thundra in Northrend. Of course you can't go to Northrend in the pre-patch, but another boat has also been added into the game, and this boat will take you to Darkshore. In Darkshore you can then take another boat to Exodar, the Draenor main city, or another boat to Darnassus, the Night Elf main city. Horde has also received some new ways to travel. Outside Orgrimmar you can find a new tower where there's two different zeppelins. One of these zeppelins will take you to Northrend, and the other one to Thunderbluff, the Tauren main city. Another big change that I'm looking so much forward to is that you will now be able to link your professions. So if someone is crafting something, you can ask them to link the profession so you can see if they can actually craft it, but also what match you will need. You can also easily look up items and even search for them. So this is going to be a handy change that I've been waiting so long for. The achievement system has also been implemented, and I've just released a video where I explain different things you can start preparing in Burning Crusade, so when the pre-patch goes live, you will unlock a lot of these achievements or will complete them instantly. You can find this video, but also a lot of other preparation videos in the description. Are you struggling with your inventory and backspace? In the pre-patch, you can now right-click on your mounts and add them to a mount tab. So you no longer need to use any backspace with your mounts, you can just have them in this tab. This will save you a lot of backspace, and in case you have any pets, then you can also right click on these and add them to a pet tab. The mount casting speed will also be reduced. It used to be 3 seconds, now it will be 1.5 seconds. And you can even jump with your mount into the water without dismounting. In Burning Crusade you would dismount whenever you hit the water. Before I show you the remaining changes, then I would like to say thank you to all the people who support the channel. It seriously means a lot to me, and it's a huge motivation. Soon I'll reach 16,000 subscribers, so thank you once again for supporting the channel. In the pre-patch, items will also see a huge change, because stats will be changing. There will no longer be healing and spell damage, instead this will be called spell power. So what used to be really good healing items, or maybe spellcaster items, might all of a sudden also be useful for other roles. This staff used to be so good for healers, but all of a sudden this might also be useful for example mages and warlocks, and maybe even a shadow priest. So whenever you get an item with spell power, you can use this as different specializations. You will just need to change the gems so it fits your current specialization. Other stats has also been changed, so now it's just gonna be called haste rating, crit rating and hit rating. In Burning Crusade it for example used to be called spell haste rating or haste rating. So if you had spell haste rating, it only affected your spells. This will no longer be the case in Wrath of the Lich King. As a shaman, the totem appearance will also change. So as a troll, they will look like this. If you play an orc, they will look like this. And finally, as a tauren, they will look like this. In the pre-patch, you can also purchase dual specialization for 1000 gold. This will allow you to have 2 talent trees that you can easily swap between. So in case you're raiding, and all of a sudden you no longer need to tank, because this fight doesn't require 3 tanks but only 2, then you can easily swap to DPS or healer. Overall, this will save you so much time and be extremely handy in case you also like to have a PvP spec and a PvE spec. Talking about talents and talent trees, then these will also receive a lot of changes. A lot of new talents and spells will be added to every single class in the game. If you wish to see these new talents and spells, then I've left a link in the description where I show most of them for every single class. A new feature has also been added, and this is the glyph system. At level 70 you can have 2 major and 2 minor glyphs. Glyphs will allow you to customize your spells even further. So now you can, for example, increase the duration, range, healing, or even damage of certain spells. But how do you get these glyphs? Well, you'll most likely just be able to find them on the auction house, else you can level the new profession, inscription. You level up inscription by crafting different scrolls, glyphs, and even dark moon decks. And I've already made a preparation video where I show everything you need to buy in order to speed level this profession in the pre-patch. You can find this video in the description as well. A new class is also playable. This is Death Knight, who start at level 55. So you'll need to do a bit of leveling before you're ready to head into Northrend. You can play a Death Knight as all the different Horde and Alliance races, so you have 5 different options for Horde and 5 different options for Alliance. In the pre-patch you can also swipe your card and buy a level 70 boost, so you no longer need to find paladins and mages who can boost you from level 10 to 70 in different dungeons. And no, you cannot buy a level 70 boost for a Death Knight. In the pre-patch, all Burning Crusade raids, but also world bosses, will be nerfed. So if you still don't have your best in slot gear for this expansion, then I highly recommend you to try and get it by this point. Having your best in slot gear will have a huge impact on how fast you will be able to reach level 80, so it's gonna be an important thing to prepare. But yeah, that's also about it for today. If you wish to see more preparation videos, or maybe even Wrath the Lich King class guides and other stuff, then make sure to check out the channel. As always, thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Peace!